Hello everyone, so this is Lynn. I'm back with my very first nail video. I prepared my nails off camera. Sorry they look a little bit rough. My nail drill broke, so I had to file my nails by hand and I'm not so great at it. So I roughed up my skin a little bit. Please disregard that. My nails aren't as shaped as I would like for them to be. But I'm going to do a Winter Wonderland inspired nail set. It's going to be a little bit simple until I can get back into the swing of things. I haven't done my nails in a while. I took a break for a little bit. So I'm going to jump right into it with some little bit nail designs. So what am I working with? So I have my nail gel lamp, and it's just SUNUV, and I have some colors that I'm going to be using. I'm going to attempt to do Cat Eye today. We'll see how well it works. But I just have some colors. This is dark blue, and I'm going to be using as the main color for my nails. Oops, drop this over. So this is the Cat Eye gel nail polish I'm going to be working with. I'm going to put it over top of the dark blue, and I'm going to be using white to show the snow. I'm going to put snow dots on my nails with that. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start with doing all of my nails in the dark blue. I think what I'm going to do is one hand the whole set with all of the colors, and then the other hand with all of the colors. Okay. So because this is a little bit thick, I'm going to use a paintbrush. I've already tested it out, so my paintbrush is a little bit blue, and let's see how it goes. Okay. Let me put this away from the gel lamp. And so yeah, it's super thick, so I usually try to put a little bit on at a time with a brush. Let's see here. And a smaller brush helps me get into corners a little bit easier. Ooh. Yeah, you might see some redness on my fingers. That was me making a boo-boo with the manual nail files. Oops. I'm not the greatest at this corner, but let's get it in here. There we go. Oh my gosh, it takes me so long to figure out what I want to do with my nails, so I end up not doing anything at all. So now this is good for me to get back into design. I'm very much so beginner. I've been doing my nails for years, but I'm a beginner. I don't have any formal training or anything. I just like do it. Oops. And there I go, painting anything but my nails. Oops, let's get that done. Okay, that's good enough. Yep, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be done. So that looks pretty decent. I say that as I paint some more. Oh well. So I'm gonna keep this over here. Keep it going. I want to see if I can get all my nails done, and then I'm gonna do the lamp. Okay. Oops. I'm new to YouTube. I need to make sure I'm still in the shot, which I am. Oops. as I, again, make another mess. I should do a nail design where it's just a bunch of brush strokes all over the place and see what that looks like. And that way I don't have to call it a mess anymore because that was part of the design. So let's see here. Oops. Oh goodness. It looks like I have to shape up my nail a little bit more here, but we are going to wing it as is because I didn't have my nail drill. Okay. And I will be doing 2 coats, but I like to make sure the first coat is really on there, covering everything. And oddly enough, I actually like to paint the tips of my nails at the top. I see a lot of people don't. Usually they don't because it chips and messes up, but for me, I don't know, it's just a quirk that I have. I just like painting it. Let's see. Okay, let's go on to the next nail. Let me get rid of this blue on my pinky before it ends up everywhere. Now, okay. Oh, and I forgot to say what I build my nails with. So I build my nails with dip powder, and I coat it with 1 layer of gel. So sometimes dip powder, sometimes it's rough, like really rough. So I coat it with the gel, and I used to do only gel, but for some reason I'm a little bit too sensitive to the temperature. And I know there's products out there that don't get really hot, but I don't know. I don't really feel like hunting for that one product that doesn't scorch. So I just do dip to build my nails up and just go from there. Because I have had good experiences with gel where I didn't feel anything, and sometimes I get heavy-handed and then, oh yeah, it's really hot. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna do dip just for consistency. I know I'm not gonna scorch myself. So, and then I just do gel on top of the dip, just to get like that smoothness that I like. Even though I rough up my nails afterwards anyway, because it gives a good stick for the color here. So sometimes if you don't rough your nails up, I notice that the color is a little bit lighter. It doesn't really fill in as well. So let's see. Yep, and I usually like to keep my nails somewhat short. It's a little bit hard for me to type with long nails. I used to have long nails, but I was like, oh man, it's not practical. And then at one point I went through a piano playing phase where now the piano is just collecting dust. I need to get back into it. So I said, you know what, let me just do my nails, keep them short so I can still play the piano. You can play piano with long nails, but it's definitely a skill that I haven't built up yet because I don't even know how to play the piano in the first place. So I'd rather not add levels of difficulty to it. Let's see. So I am moving right along here. So again, this is just layer 1. Ooh, I am good for getting this all over my skin. Yips. Oh well. I'm just gonna have to paint and then clean up afterwards. Bam, I like doing my nails. It's like therapeutic for me, and definitely a cost saver because doing nails is a little bit expensive. I would still go to professionals for like really complicated nail designs because I'm not that great at it yet. Like, I'm just still learning the ropes. But if it's just a quick, like, single color nail set, I can just plop it on and be done. Let's see. Even though I'm slow as a sloth, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm doing a check to see what I got on my hand. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I think it looks good. Okay, so let me close this up before I wipe out the gel. I think it's hard prematurely. So I'm going to do 30 seconds on. Sometimes I move my hands around a little bit because on time, only half my nail actually cured. Because, especially my thumb, I don't know how to lay my thumb flat. So I'm trying to make sure that gets going. Okay. Layer number 2. It actually doesn't look bad with one. But it's a little, what do you call it now? Transparent. I can kind of see some like splotches. Kind of hard to see though, but I'm just going to cover it up anyway. Yeah, I'd say this product is pretty good for like a basic set. Ooh, and it's actually darker, the second set. Kind of hard to see in the light. Let's paint it some more and see if we can see it. Because I want it to be like a nighttime winter nail look. So a dark blue would be nice. Oops. Okay. But yeah, I love the smaller paintbrush, even though I could probably do it faster with a bigger one, but I like this part. There we go. And yes, I am painting the top. Get my brush in there. Oops. So, but yeah, you see how it's darker? Ooh, that's nice. So I'm gonna paint that on there. There we go. Okay. And then once this is done, I'm going to do another nail polish with a cat eye effect. So that'll be cool. See what that looks like. And usually those cat eyes are pretty sheer. I'd like to investigate the market for a cat eye that doesn't need like a layer underneath. Oh, but usually having a layer underneath makes the cat eye pop out more. And like the dark layer underneath, it's really good. So this dark blue is going to be nice to see the cat eye line. Ooh, yeah, you can see the difference. My nails are getting more dark blue or darker blue. And funny story, I am left-handed, so that's why I'm doing this hand first. It's going to be interesting to see what the right hand looks like. That's why I want to do this hand completely so that I know what it should look like, and then hopefully I can paint sort of just as well on my right hand. We'll see. Or paint with my right hand on my left hand, because I'm left-handed. Fun. Okay. It's pretty good. Oops. And now I have this on hand. Okay, so again, I'm just checking to see where the paint went that didn't end up on my nails. Is it anywhere else? Oh, so it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna pop this in. Oops. Next is the cat eye. I want to do 30 seconds on, see what we get. Oops, I kicked the camera. Fun. Okay. So yeah, these are what my nails look like so far. Disregard my nails. I mean, not my nails. Oopsies. My skin. I had a ball doing the manual filing, which I'm not that great at, and I hit my nails and my skin. Oh my gosh. So I definitely need a nail drill upgrade, because I definitely rely on the nail drill to polish off my nails. Oh my gosh. Usually my fingers don't look that bad. So we're gonna go from there. So my fingers are going to thank me after I get a new nail drill, but so far it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. So I'm gonna put on this cat eye. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna do a thin coat. I don't want it to run, but I also want the effect of the cat eye. Ooh, see, that kind of changes the color a little bit, makes it a little bit lighter. But once you start moving the metal pieces around, the magnetic pieces, it'll get darker again. Okay, I don't want it to be too much. I'm willing if it's worth the risk to get this line. This is where I have the flooding issue. Every time I want to get every little corner, and then my nails flood out on me. But I don't want. And yes, I get the tops. Okay. So with cat eye, I found that it's best to just do one nail at a time. Do the effect. I'm gonna do mine on an angle. I'm not the greatest at this, but we'll see. So you can kind of see it. Kind of want it over a little bit more. Sometimes you lose the cat eye, so I'm just gonna bring it back. Means all the metal pieces shifted around on me. Oh, great. Now I really did lose it. Eh. Oh, shucks. It was better the first time, and I lost all my pieces. This is the part where I'm not that great at Cat Eye, because if you keep battling with it like I am, you'll actually lose the pieces. They just go in a corner and you have to like scoop them back up. Magnetically scoop them back up. Oh no. Okay, here we go. We're working with something. See if I can get it back in the position. Oh shoot. I'm struggling. Okay, if anybody has a hint on what to do if you keep battling with it, I would love to know what to do. Because usually when I get to this point and I can't find the pieces anymore, I just take the paint off and redo it. Oh my gosh, I kind of got it back. Definitely wasn't the same as it was the last time. Oh no. So we kind of got it back. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna wing it. So not the greatest, because I kept fiddle paddling. But you know what? It's all part of the process of the Winter Wonderland. So it's gonna look like there's snow drifting in the background. And it's like a snow gust. But I don't have any snow. I ran out of the pieces. They hit the bottom, hit the ground, and that was it. So with this, I'm gonna nuke it. Oops, I forgot to change the setting. Nuke it means 5 seconds. Which is, oops, already probably more than 5 seconds. So this one, I'm just gonna wing it. Whatever it looks like, it's just gonna look like that. It doesn't have to be perfectly in the center, it just has to be done. Yes. Okay. And yeah, you see what I mean, where it's like really dense, but then when you put it down, the color goes right back to the dark blue once you start gathering up the metal pieces with the magnet. And that's when it's like, how is it so intense, and then it goes away. So maybe I need more metal pieces to really get a strong effect, because essentially what I was trying to do was one side, the other side. Yeah, I think maybe I need practice for sure, but one with like a lot of pieces, so that I can really see it. You can kind of see it, but it's not. That's probably why I end up trying to push it around a little bit. They just vanish. What in the world? Okay, at this point, it's just operation get the pieces. Oh my goodness. We'll not forget the cat eye. Whoop. Oh my. This is interesting. They're at the bottom. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're saving that. Oh, immediate save. Save state. Let's go. Let's put this one. curious on if I should put more on to get a better effect. Oh my. I'll figure that out. Probably on the next nail set, because this one is gonna have another design on top, so the cat eye won't necessarily be the main focus. But oh my goodness, I definitely need practice with this. Where? It just vanishes. I don't see it. Get it. Oh my goodness. Did you just see that? Let's save it. So there's a reason why I'm doing every nail and then doing the light set is because I found that if I do the sort of magnet pushing on one nail and I'm not careful, like I'm doing this, and I get too close to the next nail or the next nail, it'll start moving all of the magnet pieces, and those nails would have to be reset. And you already see how long it takes me to do one. So I don't want to risk it. Not until I can figure this out. Let me do a little bit more on this one. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh. We're just going to experiment. Okay. Yeah, looks similar to the one that's and they all just clump at the bottom for some reason. Do you see that? Ooh. Only I can get it. Okay. Kind of looks a little bit more intense. But yeah, I definitely need one that has some really concentrated pieces. Okay, let's check on my phone really quickly. Okay. I was just checking my phone. Okay, let's get this down. Yeah, I'm currently filming on my phone. I just got the new Samsung S25 Ultra and I'm loving it. With so much technology on there, so many cameras, I have to figure out which what. So, let me try and see if I do it this way. Is this for right-handed people? Is this a thing? Because when I go over, it's a piece of cake. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so for instance, if I go like that, it's really hard to get the pieces together. But if I do this weird crossover, I end up really seeing the pieces. Okay, so you know what? You might be working with something. This one you barely see it, but I can really see it on my pinky. Let me lower it a little bit. Okay. So maybe I'll have an easier time with my right hand. I don't know. Maybe it'll be the same thing. Okay. So that is done. I'm going to do 30 seconds to finish it up. So now I have my little daughter tool here, And yes, this is a water bowl for a reptile. I do have a reptile as a pet. This water bowl is too small for him, so I'm going to use it for my crafts. I like the rough texture because it helps mix polishes. And yeah, this is going to be crafted only, no more water or going in there. But yeah, I have a pet snake, believe it or not. I'm gonna put on this little dot. So yeah, I don't know why I'm interested in reptiles. I have a family that has pet reptiles. My brother has one lizard. I think he's gonna get a second one. My niece had pet turtles. My mom had actually amphibian pet frogs. And I decided to jump in with pet snakes. Yep, so I have one ball python, and then I had a corn snake, and he passed away from cancer. Oh no, he was about 18 years old. And my ball python's maybe 6 years old. And they live to be around like 18 and 20 years old. So now I'm gonna put the SUNUV down here. Okay, so I'm not gonna focus too much on the, you call it now, the dots being perfectly aligned. I'm just trying to trace out the like pattern that I want the dots to go into. So I want this to go like up on the side a little bit. And then going down. So I'm gonna cook it, and we're not done yet. I just want these bigger dots to be set. Let's do a 5-second nuke. I'm gonna go in these tiny dots. Okay, that doesn't look as bad. Let's go in a little bit here. Okay. Let's see if I can. I'm debating on if yeah, I think that looks good. Let's just leave it. I was going to make a gradient of the white dots, but that's gonna be too much. Because then I don't know when to stop the gradient, and it's gonna be the whole nail with white dots. So, with this one, let me go with my big daughter again. I'll put that one in the middle. And I'm going to do a French tip with these dots. So yeah, I don't know why I love doing the dots so much, but it's fun. Let me cook it. Actually, let me finish. Oh. Brain wants to do too many things at once. And then we're gonna go back in and do the tiny dots. Yeah, because the reason I want to get these big dots done is because if you get too close to a big dot, you can drag it out a little bit and then it needs to be wiped off and redone. So I'm playing it safe. hooking them into place. Ooh, that turned into a little bit of a big dot. Oh yeah, I think I'm taking up all the space that I can. Okay. Ooh, that print strip went a little bit lower, but I think it's cool. Yeah. So, let's see. I'm going to do. Ooh, that's different. So, think of a new design. Oops. And that's what I mean by some of the big dots get dragged out a bit. So, I'm gonna fix it really quickly. Ooh, I made a small dot with the big dotter tool. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. I kind of wanted this to swoop. Oops. Right when I say that, I know that's good. I wanted it to swoop. It's a little bit of a swoopy. Let's see if I can. Oh, fine. Ooh, okay. Look it. Now my next nail is gonna be, let's see. Probably a full nail. Full snail. Who do I have a full snail? Let me think. Sure. Let's just do full snail. I do it in a row so then I can figure out how to space them out. I don't want this looking like a pattern. I just want it to look like random snowfalls. And they can be different sizes. Okay, big dots are down. Ooh, that one's really packed in with pieces. Pieces of snow. Then we're gonna go in with the tiny little dots. Oops, my hands. Covering it up a little bit. Ooh, that's nice. You can still see the cat eye under it. Cool. That works. Works for me. This is like a blizzard of snow. We might need a big dot. Okay, I think I'm going to keep putting dots everywhere if I keep going. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. I'm going to put the last one here. Let's do one at the bottom. Big pieces and the little snow pieces. Whoop. And of course I go right out the shot. I don't know how many times I've already done that. So let me see. Yeah, I'm slowly getting used to YouTube. I decided to start YouTube just to actually document some nail designs because I did some nail designs that I really liked and I forgot what I did. So I finally get it down. Oops. Let's see. Different. Okay. Work with it. Let's go. Actually, let's do the full 30. So that's actually all the design. We do a top coat. So I use Gelish, top it off. Or top coat. It's running low, so I'm gonna have to get more. And I cannot open it with one hand. Okay, let's check. Checking my time really quickly. Okay, so we're gonna do a top coat. Ooh, looks really cool. So I usually nuke my top coats because they slip and slide whenever I start moving my hand around too much. Okay. Usually do with a thumb and then I just do off the finger. But this is probably why it's slipping and sliding, is that I'm scraping the bottom and I end up moving my hands too much because I'm low on top coat. Ooh, I really like the cat eye. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Look at it. It's like a snow blizzard, a flurry in the background. Not quite a blizzard. We're getting to the blizzard on the ring finger here. Man, it looks like a Winter Wonderland. I used to love when it was snowing. Back when I was a kid, we would have snowball fights. Oh man, I remember getting clobbered in the face with an ice ball. Oh my gosh, it did look like a snowball in their defense. I can't even remember who threw it, but whoa, that thing hurt. But I remember the day, and it was a great day. It was so much fun. Yeah, ironically, when it snows, the sky is actually a brownish color. When I was a kid, I remember that. It's not actually this dark blue color. I think it's just the lights and the clouds and the lights from the town actually causes the sky to turn a dark brown color and not dark brown. Any darker than brown and it's like a sepia, but it was a brown color. But I think it would throw people off if I painted my nails brown and then put white dots on it to mimic what I seen as a kid. But the blue's really cool. And blue's my favorite color. Whoa, that actually gives a really cool effect. Okay, so first hand done. As I said before, disregard my fingers. It's a little bit rough, but ooh, I really like this set. It's really cool. So I'm gonna go and do my other hand, and let's go at it. Let's see where we're at. Okay, this is where I said it might be a bit of a challenge. But I'm gonna try this. Okay. Oops. Yep, I actually have to go run out at about 50 minutes. I'm debating on if I have enough time to do the rest of my nails. Let's see how fast we can get it done. Actually not doing too bad on my right hand here. Oops. What I'm trying to do is get rid of these streaks. This is where a bigger brush might actually be better. But every time I get a bigger brush, I still manage to paint in the corners of my nails like this. It's really hard to get out. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I'm not too bad on my right hand. We've done it so long. Yeah, I guess I'm just used to it. Oops. Here I am trying to get right up to the edge. Sometimes it cuts it close. Oops. Okay. Yeah, right there I see that little spot that has to be fixed. I usually use my nail drill for that, but my nail drill is in a better place. Oh my gosh. It broke. Yeah, it was crazy how it happened. I was using the drill and then I smelled smoke, and honestly I thought it was because I was drilling into my nail and I was like, probably going too fast and hit my natural nail bed, and I was like, ooh, that's probably why it's smoking. Let me slow down. But then I just kept it on without it touching my nails, and it was still, oops. And this is the thing. Oh my gosh, I forgot to nuke my nails. And lo and behold, I'm getting blue everywhere. But turned the nail drill on just out, and it was smoking out of the like the motor components, and I said, uh-oh. And then I turned it off, turned it back on, and it didn't turn on again. And I said, oh no, I didn't finish doing my nails. So I don't think I'm gonna try again. I'm just gonna buy a new nail drill. Wow, I am moving right along here. But yeah, that's why I nuke my nails, because I don't know where my fingers curl up or what have you, or I ball into a fist, and lo and behold, I just have blue nail polish everywhere. Oops. This is getting a little bit harder. Usually, I don't know. I think what makes the right hand easiest if I keep my hand still. If I move it, So I literally rest my hand on the desk here. But it means that I have to move my left hand more. And then my arm ends up getting lifted higher, and I end up getting a workout trying to get the nails done. So let's see. Okay, that's not it. Okay, next. Oop. And this is the thing. Now I'm trying to stabilize Pinky a little bit more. I definitely needed to shape this nail. It's a little bit rough, I can feel it. But we're working with it. Ooh, that was a little bit rough. Let's see if we can clean up a bit. Essentially what I did is I go along the nail bed edge and use my thumb to like push up against the skin here. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be perfect. Ugh, Ella. Cause now I have to repaint a little bit. Okay, good enough. So I said, perfect is the enemy of the good in this case, because ooh, I might as well do the full 30. I keep moving the camera. Okay, so let's do the second coat really quickly. This is also good to see how long it takes me to do these nail sets, because I've done sets where it's like, I don't finish until 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where the time went. So now I can document that too. I'm like, oh, that's what took me so long. I see. I could have done that faster if I did something else with the same design in mind. So I like to film it and see, oh, I did it the slow way. I should have did it with this new technique that I just learned. And I can do my nails faster. So yeah, I can already tell you what caught me was the cat eye. Oh my gosh. It's such an easy thing when you think about it, but oh my goodness, did you see what I went through? But I think I figured it out. Yeah, and since the right's not my dominant hand, like I said, I usually move my left hand more to like guide the brush. And we are not going for perfection here, because yeah, I don't want to spend longer on the finger. I'm trying to see if I can actually increase my speed in general. Yep. It's going pretty well though. And I of course forgot to nuke the thumb, so now I have to check if I have paint. Because I'm doing the clock sign. I don't even know what that clock means. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. I'm not that old, but I don't keep up with the trends. But I'm gonna hope this clock doesn't get my fingers painted with blue nail polish. Okay, we're safe. Let's see. I'm just going to finish while I'm here. Okay. Going to get some stability with my thumb. Oop. Oh well, we are just gonna wait. Put a little too much paint on here now. I have to get it off. And I have that little bloop that I have to get. I'm just gonna finish my nails first. So for the design, I think I'm gonna mirror what the design is on the right hand for simplicity. And call it a day. Usually my nail sets last maybe 3 to 4 weeks. But it depends on how much my nails grow out. Sometimes I end up having to redo it every 2 weeks because my nails were a little bit long. So I'm going to, and they can be long for many reasons. Like I said, typing is sometimes hard when the nails get too long. Ooh, that's as good as it gets. Do I have anything on the underside? A little bit, that's not that bad. Okay. Ooh, my thumb. I think there's a bunch of stuff on it. Let me get a paper towel. These are lint-free nail wipes. Ooh. This is stuck, which means I nuked it when it was, oops, the nail polish was still on my skin and I nuked it. So, let's go. So this blue is done. Oop. Oh, I'm trying to put the lid on one hand. Okay, we are going to do the cat eye. I might use a little bit more nail polish to get the effect. Maybe it will be better on my right hand. The position of the nail cat eye tool here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a little bit rough on the right hand. I have some spillover. We're just gonna wing it. And go from there. But yeah, I definitely spilled all of it around the thumb. Okay, so the mirror. Cat eye's gonna go this way. Like that. And to be honest, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna cook it. Whoop. I just set it to 5. That should be fine. So you can kind of see the cat eye going on there. Alright, next finger. Yeah, I'm definitely faster with this tool on the right finger or right hand. I don't know if it makes a difference though, but whoop, I missed it. I say that right when I said I'm faster. Oh my gosh, I jinxed myself. I'm gonna leave it. Alright. I think that's, I don't know. I'm always having some trouble here. Let me do that. I don't know where the cat eye went again. That's okay. Let's just go with it. Yes, I am putting it on a little bit thicker. Maybe that'll help. But I don't want it to be too loopy. Okay, so this is kind of on there very thick, and let's see what it looks like. It looks like it's like a thin layer. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where the pieces is going. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Because what's messing me up is I can kind of see the reflection of the tool on the nail, and then I'm like, oh wow, there's a bunch of pieces. And it's like, no, it's the reflection of the tool. Darn it. So I'm kind of winging it. Maybe I'm supposed to just wave it above or something. Okay, maybe that's not right. I don't know. I'm still having fun. I will figure the cat eye eventually. Okay, last nail. Let me hover it above and see what happens. Maybe that sounds good. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I was supposed to do. On the last finger. Oh my gosh. Oops. I just threw the tool. Like, you know what? I give up. So, now I know what to do. Even though I'm done. That's hilarious. I swear I read the instructions. Oh well. Let me check my time. Okay. Okay, so now it's time for the dots. So I'm gonna do the exact opposite on this hinge. Ooh, I think I might wanna reposition this over here so that I can do the dots. Just trying to look at my other nail to see what I ended up doing. They don't need to be identical, but similar direction, or mirrored direction. Yeah, I think that's kind of the gist here. Oop, I forgot to nuke it. I put it on for the longest time here. Oop. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this one has a little bit more snow on it. Let's just cook it before I get overboard with the snows. But it looks nice. Okay, so this is again the French tip. Kind of similar. Okay, cook it or nuke it. And we're gonna go in with the tiny pieces. Oops. Oops, this one kind of. That's good enough. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. Now the next one was like that C shape. Let me see where I started it. Alright, this one's more of a C shape than the other one. Oops. Let's see what I did here. Let me see. Okay, fill in a little bit. Okay. Let's sneak it. Okay. See what the other one look like. Yeah, my pieces are definitely a little bit more all over the place with the right hand. And I keep dotting more on the right hand for some reason. I don't know why. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna quit while we're ahead. Wait a minute, let me put one drop. Okay, now we're done. And this is the all over piece. So my left hand is of course cramping out because I move it a lot more. Because my right hand's not as stable, so I'm just going to use the table. Okay, so now I just put it anywhere. Actually, the snowball looks kind of nice. I should have did that for one of the nails. Maybe next time I do this design, I'll do that. Snowball look where it's like concentrated at the top and then it's like a gradient going down. I will do that the next time. Shucks. I touch piece with my hand. Okay. Alright, again, I have to stop being dot happy with the right hand. We're going to call it here. And then we're going to fill in with the small dots. Check my time. Okay. I do this line to fill out the top, because sometimes I end up not filling it out that well. So to randomize it, I'm going to put some dots up here. I'm trying to get the tiny dots. They're really, really tiny ones. They're hard. There we go. And this is where I'm like, oh my gosh, I see a spot. Let me put a dot there. When it's practically done. Okay, work on it. Okay. Last nail, and this is gonna give me the most trouble because of the angle. Ooh, I don't know why. I'm not stable. My left hand starts to shake a little bit. So yeah, this design is so forgiving. Oh my gosh. That it works out where the dots don't have to be perfectly aligned. Or perfect circles. Oops. Oopsies. Let's do it enough. Okay. Let's see if I can. Whoop. Here I go drifting out of frame. I should put a big dot right there. This one should have been a big dot. Ooh. Maybe it should have been one dot. I don't know. Checking if that one went up that high. Whoa. I didn't know it went up all the way up there. Alright then. And that is another reason why I nuke it, because now I'm balling up my fists again and I don't have anything to worry about. Ooh, I might have to call it quits there. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the full 30. Top coat. I actually forgot that typically you would rub the sort of like the tacky layer off, but I just go straight in and do the top coat. So essentially it's like product that didn't cure, and it's like this tacky layer that doesn't really do anything for you. You just want to wipe it off, but I forgot to do it, so now I might as well roll with it. Whoop. I just got an alert on my phone. I had to go check it real quickly. The message. Oops, let me nuke it because I forgot I did the thumb. Oops, looks like I did the thumb and the finger. But yeah, I definitely didn't want the thumb too. The top coat to slide around. I'm gonna get it really quickly. Okay. Man, I really need some more Cjbeards. Trying to get all these bits. Yep, flooded it out a little bit with the top coat. Let's get that taken care of. It's hard to see because it's crystal clear, but you can definitely see it in the UV lamp. Okay, so this is the final set. Ooh, my nails look so cool under the UV lamp. Whoa. Neat. Okay. So, I'm finished with this. Now, done with the things. Ooh, let's do the big reveal. First I'm gonna wash. I have like a dampenish with alcohol. I usually use like 91% alcohol. I'm doing this off camera. I want it to be a surprise. See what they look like. I'm just rubbing my nails with alcohol to get up the little sticky layers. Okay. Oop, we're knocking everything over. Okay, big reveal. Let's see what they look like. Ooh. Wow. Pretty. Really nice. Cool. I love the cat eye, even though never mind, we're not gonna talk about the cat eye. What took me to figure it out, but I love the way it looks. That took about half the time to do the whole nail set, was just figuring out the cat eye, but whoa, neat. Oh, I love it. This is the Winter Wonderland set. You could add gems, but it kind of took me a while just to do this. So that's why I wanted to do this set again. I wanted to consider the snowfall and could add some gems next time. I think that would be really cool. And yes, oh, I'm so excited how this nail set turned out. Let's see if I can get some close-up shots with some more lighting and maybe figure out what to do with my skin. I messed it up a little bit. I think I'm going to put some oil down. I actually use coconut oil. This is a little bit better for me. So I'm gonna put some coconut oil on my skin to get some moisture and take some still shots for the video. So yeah, and maybe with some brighter lighting so that I can see the cat eye. Ooh. Okay, that's it. I'll see ya. Alright, so I'm back with a voiceover and I couldn't resist. I had to do a video instead of still shots to capture the cat eye effect. And oh my gosh, it looks so nice. I'm realizing that the cat eye conundrum was a user error. So now I figured out how to work with the cat eye magnet tool to really get that effect. So I'm just showing some footage of me moving around, seeing how that cat eye really pops. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm going to be using cat eye a lot more in some of my nail designs. But yep, I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be showing some more footage of the final nail look. Thank you for watching this whole video, and I'll see ya.